All right, for this exercise we have something different. We're given a part that's already created, but we find out that the part has some errors on it. So this is the drawing of the part. There's a note here that says the drawing is not properly defined but should help you understand the operations, which is a little dubious, but at least it lets us see what's going on here. So we can see the front, right, and top views. We see that it's sort of this pyramid shape where there's it's slanted on all four sides of the part. Anyway, so let's take a look at it. Let's move this over here. We'll zoom out and move it over here to a little bit. Let me go ahead and open the part. So I have it here. It's lecture 10, part 3, broken. And let me say open. And sometimes when you get a situation like this, the part is asking, before it even says it can open it, it wants to rebuild the document. Whenever you get the rebuild option, it's usually a default is to say yes, rebuild it. So I'll say rebuild, and you get this whole big dialog box full of all these warnings and errors. Okay, warnings mean it was able to do something. Errors usually means that it can't do anything with it. So let's go through these. I'm going to close. And what happens is you start from the back and move your way, or start from the front and move yourself down. And what I'm going to do here is use the rollback bar and roll myself all the way back to Boss Extrude 1, where everything seems to be going okay. So if I hit Control 7 and put myself in the isometric view, we see right away that there's something not quite looking right with this part. Meaning that if this is the view, there's something wrong with the actual length of the part. If I go to my measure tool and select here, I can see that the length is 4, which agrees with the dimension here. But the dimension 6, which is this length, if I click in here and click here, we see that the dimension's only 3. So we start suspecting there might be something going on here. So let me take the rollback bar down, and I do this, and I find out that nothing happens. So there's nothing, this cut extrude isn't doing anything. So if I go through here and select this, look at the sketch, I can see that there's an issue. You see where the 1.4 is and it's yellow. It's basically telling me that it tried to do something, but nothing, there wasn't anything there to cut, which kind of makes sense. If I go back and look at the diagram, you see here's the 1.4 and there's a 1.4 on this side. So maybe that's the issue. Let me go back to Boss Extrude 1 and let me edit the sketch. Oh, wrong one. And hold on, that's not what I want to do. Hold on here. Let me X out of that. Sometimes it's hard to see what you're trying to do. Let me put myself back into isometric mode here. Let me click on Boss Extrude 1, and here's what I'm looking for. The actual distance of the extrusion is 3 here. So if I double click on this, I can set that extrusion to being 6. And it says it'll do that, and it's asking me, do I want to continue and ignore the error? Because feature sketch 2 still has a warning. I'll say continue. So it did something now. So now cut extrude 1 is actually doing something, but there's still an issue with the sketch. It says warning, the sketch is overdefined. So let me left click on the sketch, edit the sketch, and we come in here, we see a lot of yellow and we see red here, and right away we see that there's something weird going on because it's telling me that it wants these two lines to be parallel to each other. Well, clearly this line can't be parallel to this one because this is the vertical center line. So I'm not going to argue with it. I'm just going to left click on it and delete it and see what happens. So when I do that, that fixes my sketch. So I'll say, okay, I'm good with that. I'll click on the close sketch option to rebuild the part, excuse me. And it seems that now Boss Extrude 1 and Cut Extrude 1 are all correct. So I'll pull my rollback bar down one more to Cut Extrude 2. Now Cut Extrude 2, which had errors, is now fixed. And Mirror 1 didn't have an error. If I roll back here, we get that. So if I hit my Control 7 now, we can see that the shape is kind of agreeing pretty much with what I have over here. So now we just need to get this triangular piece and this rectangle piece. So let's pull down here to see Boss Extrude 2. Again, that now rebuilds without any issue. And we say, let's see what time we get the Boss Extrude 3. So Boss Extrude 3 is broken. So let's take a look at what the sketch is saying. So there's a sketch here that has the basic shape of this kind of doorway. And if we look out at the drawing, we see that that only comes out onto one side. So this piece that's drawn on the middle plane, which in this case is the right plane, should go all the way through the part. So let's see what Boss Extrude 3 says. We do Edit Feature, and instead of saying that it wants to go all the way through the part, which would take it out to here, it's saying do up to surface, but there's no surface here for it to go up to. If there was a plane here, that would work, but that's not what I have. So if I change this from up to surface to through all, well, now the extrusion can actually do something. So I'll say OK. Well, that works. And now the Cut Extrude 3 utilizes that sketch. So you see Sketch 5, it's utilizing both of those options, and it's actually doing a cut extrude. If I do this, it's using just the particular piece of the interior contour, and it's doing a through all both, which looks fine. So the last thing is this cutout on the top. So if I do that, it does do it, but there's still an error, but it's an error that allows it to actually do something, but there's still something wrong here. If I hover over it, I'm not getting any information, so it's probably having to do with the sketch. I open up here, and when I hover over the sketch, I get the warning. It says the plane used by this sketch is missing and cannot be accessed. And that'll happen sometimes when you end up creating or fixing things. You'll find out that the original surface that this sketch was drawn on gets reassigned. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to right click on the sketch and go to Edit Sketch Plane. See, the option here is Edit Sketch Plane, and when I do that, it says that the sketch plane, or the face that sketch was drawn on, is missing. So however the definition of this top face got changed, so I'll right click, I'll clear the selection, and I'll come back, and now I'll choose this face because this is the face that sketch should have been drawn on. I'll say OK, and the part rebuilds properly. All right, so if I hit my Control 7 to put myself in isometric mode, and I now zoom out here, if I make my drawings here, top, front, and right, let's make sure that I get all those. So if I click on the front view, that looks okay. If I use my keys to get to the right view, that looks okay. And if I come here to select the top view, again, that does look like what I have. So if you want to again check if you have everything correct here, we can go to our mass properties, and the volume should be 52.14 cubic inches, and the surface area should be 106.72 square inches. All right, I hope you found that useful. And again, sometimes when you have a part that's completely broken, sometimes it's best to just blow it all away and start over from scratch. But this is a good exercise if you've been given a part by somebody else and maybe you need to troubleshoot where the problems are. Okay, hope you found this helpful.